Time for a post-practice seat presented by TS Tech. I'm Russ Eisenstein, voice of the Bobcats, joined by linebacker Jared Dorsa as Ohio gets set for Bowling Green. 18 days between games, LB. And what was your reaction, your emotions when you heard that the Battle of the Bricks was off?
Yeah, it hurt. I got here in 2016 and we won two straight. Sorry. And then, we lost the last couple. And last year I was hurt in that game. So I was looking forward to this year trying to redeem myself and then for the team to redeem ourselves against them. And we felt really good about what we had. But unfortunately, with COVID and everything going on, contact tracing, it just wasn't in the cards to do this year. And, I think it gives us the chance to put our team back together and play the rest of the season at full potential. So it hurt, but I think it was, the best thing we could have done at the time.
You waited over 300 days between the bowl win and the opener against Central Michigan. So the 18 days by comparison was nothing, but I would imagine there had to be a little bit of frustration knowing that, all right, you guys had started, here we go, and then boom. But it is, as you mentioned, the world that we're living in. So what's been happening since? How have you guys rallied around each other to make sure that everything's good to take on Bowling Green?
Yeah, we got a lot of good players on this team, and we got a lot of guys ready to step up and fill any roles that need to be filled. So plus, having Kaim come back with good timing. So we're just trying to make sure everybody's prepared for anything that happens, different packages, different guys playing different spots, and making sure everybody's is comfortable with what we're doing and preparing to play with, we may not have quite as many guys on the interior, but we got a lot of guys that know how to play, that are ready to play, and we'll be good to go.
It's all still out there for you guys too. If you win out, you're in Detroit. I mean, it's as simple as that, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's kind of how we looked at it too with Miami. It hurt, but it didn't hurt our chances. No matter what, we had to win out. With the loss to Central, a second loss was going to likely put us out of contention. So knowing that, we lose the game and it's tough, but the fact that it doesn't hurt our chances, and if we take care of business and win out the rest of the season, it doesn't hurt what our ultimate team goal is. It made the mood a little bit better after giving ourselves a day or two to kind of brush off the disappointment. We've got all the goals ahead of us that we want, and we've got the team to do it. So
have to defensively against Akron really clicked. You turned them over twice. The unfortunate thing was the offense wasn't able to punch it in. I know they're working on that, but you set them up very well. From a unit standpoint, what happened in that second half against the Zips, and how does that continue against Bowling Green?
Yeah, to give Akron credit, they came out there and played. They've been on a tough streak right now, losing games, and they came out and put everything on the line. And I got to give kudos to their running back. Really good game against us. But, we got into halftime and we just said, listen, we gotta stop their big plays. We got to stop their runs, and we got to put ourselves in a better position to help the offense out. And we got to get turnovers. We didn't have any turnovers in the first half, and we didn't have any in Central. So we hadn't had any yet. So there's a huge emphasis in the second half to try to get our hands on the ball. I'm sorry, we had a turnover in the first half, but we had 2 interceptions in the second half. So it was a big point of emphasis to keep trying to get our hands on the ball, keep trying to get our hands in the quarterback's face and make, cause some bad throws. And it happened. And, Jet made a great play on that. I believe it was a crossing route. He made a great play, and Key was in a good spot to make a play on a good job for our D-line, flushing him out of the pocket. So that was definitely the big emphasis in the half, was to try to disrupt them and get ourselves in good position to put points on the board.
I would guess the same rule applies against Akron. You didn't want them to get right against you. Same deal against Bowling Green. You don't want the Falcons to get right against you guys.
Yeah, same. Every team in the MAC is going to be a dogfight. Everybody's going to be coming out. Everybody's going to be trying to give it their all. And like we've talked about, we've only got 6 games, and now we've only got 5 games. So everybody's going to be giving everything they have every game, because at this point, nobody's got anything to lose to lay it out there on the line. So BG's going to come here, and they're going to try to knock us in the mouth, and we got to be ready to go. And both sides of the ball, we got to be ready to take whatever they throw at us.
I wonder, are you watching these midweek games when you're not playing? Did you get a chance to watch the games this week and the other night?
I watched BG in Buffalo, but I mostly for scouting purposes, but it's tough for me to watch anybody else for entertainment purposes because especially, in the beginning of the season, I couldn't watch any football. Now that I'm playing, I can get my eyes on the TV, but it's tough whenever something like that happens and you see other teams out there playing. So, I watched a little bit of BG Buffalo, but I've got their film to watch. So I kind of prefer doing it that way. So I don't have to listen to the enjoyment that those guys are getting to have to play. And we didn't have that opportunity this week, but we're just glad for the opportunity to go ahead and get going this week or coming up week against BG.
13 tackles to this point this year. Evaluate your own personal play.
Yeah, you know what? I'm personally not super satisfied with the way I've been playing. I think I've mentally been there and I've been in the right spots, but I've had some missed tackle problems and open space has been a problem for me. So a big point of emphasis in practice has just been trying to get myself in open space against athletic guys and put myself in a bad position in practice to be able to improve in that area, because that's an area that is definitely hurting me a little bit on the field. So making sure I get myself in those spots on practice and helping the rest of the team make sure we're all in good spots on the field is important. But that's definitely the big point of emphasis for myself right now.
That's a visit with Jared Dorsa, presented by TS Tech. Jared, thanks so much. Good luck against Bowling Green.
Thank you.